This your boy Drew. I'm back, y'all. This time I'm back for good and back to stay. I don't know if y'all can hear me right now, as I'm crossing the street, headed to work, smoking me a little bleezy. And I hope I don't get monetized for that. But shit. It is what it is. We're gonna keep this thing going. Again, I'm back. I am back. This time I ain't going nowhere. Last time, me and my wife and my girls was doing YouTube. Not gonna lie, y'all. We both got a little discouraged. You know, things wasn't going our way. You know what I'm saying? Subscribers was coming in a little slow, but hey, it's a part of the game. And we gave up. But, you know, getting back to it. Had a couple years, a year or two of soul searching. But now we back to it. Well, I'm back to it. Y'all might see my wife from time to time. If she feel like being on camera. You'll see my girls from time to time if they feel like being on camera. But for the most part, y'all gonna be chilling with me. And then plus I had some health things going on that require more money than what me and my wife are able to access at this moment, at this present time. I ain't gonna just explain our whole financial situations and whatnot, because all that don't matter. And then plus, we believe God for a whole lot more. But yeah, we getting back to it. I'm getting back to it. This time I'm going for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Good thing about doing YouTube, this is what I keep explaining. The good thing about doing YouTube, you can be yourself. You don't have to put yourself into any persona to be successful. As long as you're consistent, people see you and they can connect with you. It's all that matter. So part of the reason why I'm doing this today, just a little walk with me, huh? You know what I'm saying? My older videos, I couldn't ever spoke on it because I wasn't trying to because of my job. The job I was working at the time. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But my mission on here is to start my own cooking channel, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have me a cooking channel where I'm gonna be teaching y'all fellas how to cook, man. To all my fellas out there that don't know how to cook, you just don't know how to cook because ain't nobody ever taught you, or you just don't be wanting to get your ass in there and cook. You don't be wanting to throw no pots and pans together. But I'm here to tell you, look at my face. I'm here to tell you, ain't no quicker way to a woman's heart. Forget the wallet and the money. Yeah, that thing is important. But at the same time and in the same token, in the same breath, I'm going to tell you what it is. The quickest way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. When you feed your woman and she know her man can cook, boy, they do something to her. Every time. But yeah, headed to work right now. You know, gotta go get my chef on today. You know, so shit, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying my morning. You know, it was a little slow morning for me anyway, because I really supposed to been up and on my way, but you know. Had a day yesterday. Yes, sir. And YouTube, please don't monetize me for this smoking on him. But yeah, I'm also gonna be doing a podcast. So if anybody out there has any podcast ideas, what do y'all want to talk about with your boy? You know what I'm saying? Let's start up a conversation. Let's strike a conversation. Something worth it. Whether it be politics or religion or entertainment, music, TV, movies, games, off the wall crazy stuff. Because I'm also going to be starting a reaction channel. And I know I'm bouncing around with the different channels, but at the same time, you know, one person's likes might be another person's dislikes. So I'm trying to spread it around, you know, so, you know, a little here, a little there, make everybody happy, make myself happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural born entertainer. That's what I've always told my wife. Damn, my blunt done went out on me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause y'all and we're gonna have to get right back to this. Alright, I'm back though. I had to get my blunt lit. That thing done went out on your boy. No, I can't have that. Y'all see how I done started regrowing my hair back out? I had cut it. Again. But I'm growing, my hair done grew back. It's a little bit longer than what it was. I know it don't look like it because I got this cap and stuff on. Only reason I got this cap and stuff on is so I can avoid having to wear that damn hairnet at work. I don't want to wear no hairnet. I always say it, and I say it, and I say it, and I say it. My behind be looking like Snoop off a Baby Boy. For real. I've been looking like Snoop off a Baby Boy. Nigga, fuck your fork, nephew. I know I just butchered that. I know I don't sound like no Snoop. Just saying, that's how I'd have been looking. I would look like I was straight up from the West Coast or something. I don't know. Probably would look like a vato. You know. Excuse me. Oh, has anybody been watching the WWE lately? I'm a big WWE fan. So, for all that don't know, I'm gonna tell you what was going on. If you ain't seen it in a while, go look at the WWE. Get back into it, bruh. Things is getting live. Shout out to everybody over there in the WWE, bruh. All the superstars and all the other fans like me across the world. Boy, I had my boy this past Saturday, you had my boy Cody Rhodes fighting Obafemi. It was a good match, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I take nothing away from either side. Cody always gonna be my homie. Obafemi, even though he was new, I've been seeing him from time to time on NXT, but you know, I was on the side with Cody, bro. I was a Cody fan a whole lot longer than I was a Obafemi fan. So like, not taking nothing away from bro, but he's still new, still fresh. I still ain't got a chance to really see him in action like that, because I don't really tune into the NXT. You know what I'm saying? To check out the up and comings. But, you know, what can I say? Even though they got my boy Shawn Michaels over there heading NXT. Shout out to him. Y'all let me know, comment down below, who's your favorite WWE superstar. Me personally, mine's just always been Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jada, for real. I was sort of pissed about the little me versus me battle, but I understood it had to happen. What had to happen. But for the most part, you know, I'm a Uso fan. Jey Uso fan, Jimmy Uso fan. Boy, trying to tell you, boy, hey, y'all need to get back to the WWE. If y'all don't know who the Usos is, that's the Rikishi boys. Everybody that, if you don't watch the WWE, you know who Rikishi is. Those his boys. Them boys talented, bro. Scratch that. That whole family is talented. And for real, if you ask me, and this is just my own personal opinion, they family, the Fatu family and the Noe family, bruh, they need a whole lot more recognition than what they've been getting, than what they got, and a whole lot more respect on their name. Nah, don't nobody bite my head off for what I'm saying here. because we had a lot of other dynasty families within the WWE, but none has been as vast. None has won more titles and brought and won more gold than the Fatu and the Nori family. Come on, man. But that's just me jammering on. And that could also be a podcast idea for me. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna figure that out. That's part of what I'm doing right now, is to figure out what's next for me on YouTube. And I'm gonna have episodes like this where I just yam on, because, you know, and I just ain't got too much going on, but whatever I got going on, I'm gonna start bringing y'all along with me. You know, ooh, that thing biting. That's just, you know, just a little daily vlog, just a little walk with me. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with y'all. Y'all have a conversation with me. You know. And it's gonna be an everyday thing, so y'all gonna see me every day. And I might can't daggone video while I'm at work and record myself while I'm at work, but this is what I will do. If I do get moments to step outside, I'll be recording myself. I will be recording myself, you know, and jumping on here, talking to y'all. But, and we'll make an episode out of it. Like today, for instance, I'm headed to work now. I might get a chance to step outside. I might not. But if I do, I'll be, you know, recording another piece of my day to add with this one. And just put all of them together. Make this thing a whole day. Get a day with Drew. Then when I get off, you know, I normally catches a ride home. And that's another thing, y'all. That's how I get to work. So, y'all see how I get my hustle on. I walk to work. That's how I get to work. And if you're wondering why, and you get to asking why Drew ain't got no car, or why he not driving, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I don't know how to drive. Have I tried to learn? Yes. Plenty times. But it's never been a permanent situation, you know, where somebody's teaching me how to drive. But I had its and bits of pieces of people showing me how to do this and that in the car. And one time I actually drove around my neighborhood block, and did pretty all right, but it was never no follow-up. Like, for my homie at the time, he had wrecked his car. Car got totaled. So, you know, shit happened. And that was that. That was the last time I actually was trying to learn how to drive. But you know what? That's why one of my main messages on any one of my channels is worry about nothing, pray about everything. And that's something I've been trying to teach myself how to do, is worry about nothing and pray about everything. And to recognize the blessings that I already have. And not to too much focus on blessings that haven't occurred yet. Not saying that they won't occur, but I'm saying, and not saying not to chase whatever it is that I want, and not to want those blessings and not to expect those blessings, but at the same time, I gotta walk by faith and not by sight. Just because I don't see the blessings yet, I don't know when the blessings will occur. None of that. I'm in the unknown. But I got faith that everything happens for a reason. And this life you have to take it for what it is at the moment. And it's good. You're supposed to always have faith and work in synchronicity with your faith. But we gotta also take into account that our will is not his will. Our wants is not his wants. And he's gonna always give us what we need over what we want. But in the midst of everything, you still gotta thank him for the blessings that you have already. Because he done blessed us with a lot. And just to keep it funky. I got my wife. He blessed me with my wife and my daughters. Like, that was a very, very massive blessing. In the time when I really, really needed someone, he introduced my wife to me, and that was the biggest blessing that he ever gave me. And for that, I would never let my wife and my daughters go. Like, and I would never betray their trust. I got two beautiful young daughters, bro. They growing up. They getting big on me. And what I'm working for is to finally get us to a place where we can say we don't have to worry when it comes to taking care of our daughters as well as ourselves. And we have complete utter faith that we're gonna make it. Even though I can't see the blessings, I know that they're there. And I know what I'm working for. So I thank Him for the blessings that I already have. From the biggest blessings all the way down to the smallest. And I have faith. In the blessings that I know is coming. This is why I go to work every day. Still go to work. And this is also why I'm really starting to get trying to get out here and reconnect. And I know I ain't looking at the camera much because I'm walking to work. So I want to sort of pay attention and to where I'm going and look at y'all at the same time. So you'll catch me glancing down at the camera, and then you'll catch me glancing up, looking around. But yeah, I know this is a pretty long video, but I feel like this one should be. Hold on, y'all. Let me open my package. Like I said, I'm taking y'all on my natural walks, how I really get down. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Whew. I had to put my stuff up. And like me a square. And I know y'all saying, probably gonna say, how is this boy sitting up here talking about God and stuff and having faith and stuff and you smoking blunts and smoking cigarettes? For one, nobody say I'm perfect. For two, everybody sins. And I ain't never proclaimed to be nobody's preacher. I just know what I believe in. But I know who I believe in. And I really don't need nobody's permission to believe in who I want to believe in. Or I don't need anybody's approval. That sounds better. To move how I do. You know. I'm just unadulteratedly being me. It's completely Drew unfiltered. For real. People gotta remember, church is in your heart. And God lives within you. I know I got these little quiet pockets where I'm just sort of walking and vibing. But, you know, y'all walking with Drewskii. You know, we're gonna post this thing out. There's no need to, you know, jump all over the board when it comes to conversation. Now, what I will say, y'all comment down below. Let's start conversation topics. This is how you get a podcast going. This is how you get ideas going. Get your brain juices functioning. You know what I'm saying? Let's get with it. We can have real discussions, real topics. And this is coming from somebody who is what could be considered as an average Joe. You know. For real, for real. I'm taking y'all with me, show y'all how I get down on a normal day. Like, this is me on a normal day. Like, and I don't normally record myself when I walk, but this is me on a normal day. This is how I get down. This is my walk every day. Every day I gotta go to work, especially every Sunday. We gotta be to work earlier on Sundays than we do during the week. But yeah, this is my normal route, my normal routine. And y'all see, I'm gonna start bringing y'all with me every day. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep your head on a swivel while you walking. Watch your surroundings. Gotta watch your surroundings when you out here. It's a safety thing. You always watch your surroundings. And I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I need to invest in me a microphone so when I am walking and talking, because I know it's a lot of wind out here and it's a lot of traffic. And I'm talking, but I can't say that y'all hear me. I can't say that y'all don't hear me. But what I will say is, I hope y'all do hear me. Until I get, you know, one of them little microphones you can clip on your clothes and talk like that. So while I'm out, you know, like this, walking and things, you can at least still hear me. you know, or have some headphones, you know, with the microphone on it that works, like, you know, so y'all can hear me better. Because I already know that when I listen to the playback on it, I'm going to hear a lot of traffic. I'm going to hear a lot of wind, extra stuff in between. But, hey, this is raw and uncut footage. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I got to go through the edit, but, you know, we're going to run what we got. And we're going to get it out to y'all. And this is me stepping out on faith. I tell y'all, this is really me stepping out on faith. Because I was really nervous about getting back to doing YouTube because I always felt like I would fail. But can't think about failure. All I can think about is succeed. Being prosperous. Going for what I love to do. And that's entertaining people, being on camera, talking to y'all, getting, you know, wanting the world to get to know me and who I am. Gotta get ready to go to work, get my day in for the day. You know, got a Christmas party to attend tomorrow. Hopefully I get to bring y'all along with me. Sitting up here waiting for the light to change. Safety. And everybody is wondering, and I know everybody gonna look at this and be like, what's wrong with bruh face? And that's because I have Bell's palsy. That means, and if y'all don't know what Bell's palsy is, if you don't know what Bell's palsy is, it's a quick little awareness. You know, Bell's palsy is a condition where the muscles in your face, or I'm guessing any part of your body go through this, but the majority of people, when it happens to them in the face, where a portion or your whole face becomes paralyzed. But yeah, the whole left side of my face is paralyzed. You know, I can still blink or whatever, but and it got better over time, but I still go through a lot of spasms. And it was an adjustment for me to have to learn to live with, but again, I don't trip about that type of stuff. I trust God. I believe God for everything. He's my healer. But I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little bit with the second part of this video if I can. And that'll be when I get a chance, or if I get a chance to step out. If not, I'll holler at y'all when I get off. It's your boy Drewskii signing off. Alright, I'm back, y'all. So I did get a chance to step outside for a second. Normally I call my wife around this time, but just to check in on her, which I'll probably do right before I step back in anyway. But it's cold out here, yo. And I'm, at work, just got off the grill, grilling some shrimp up, grilling some salmon up, making some catfish and grits, some salmon and grits, some grilled salmon and grits, you know what I'm saying? Some grilled shrimp and salmon and grits. Bro, that shit sound good, don't it? I know. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all one of my catchphrases y'all gonna learn. I used to use it when we had the old page. Now I'm finna start reiterating it, and it's that on up over that movement. So yeah. When I get home, I edit everything up, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything crisp for y'all. This is a day in the life of Drewskii, baby. It's cold as a bug out here, I tell y'all that. So this portion of the video might not be too long. Look at that, it hit the hour, too long. But we gonna get it, how we get it, you know what I mean? Hey, and when I take this cap off at the end of the day, don't be sitting up here laughing at me because my hair is straight, alright? And I'm be looking like, what mom call Billy D Williams. Yes, sir. The reason why I was smoking so fast, y'all, so I gotta get my black ass back inside. You know what I mean? It's cold up out here. You know what I mean? I haven't even came up with a name for this new YouTube channel yet. Maybe y'all can drop me some ideas in the comment section. What should I entitle this? The Life of Andrew Davis, you know. A NOVAMATICS hustle to greatness. That got a ring to it. I ain't gonna do it everybody. It'd be good to head all up in the camera. That's fine. Gotta get back in here. I'll let y'all look at it. Back on it. Back with him on. Back outside job. This time hit me a blood. Got my blunt going. Gotta come out. Get relifted. I just come out here a couple times, go back in, you know. Now I gotta put it back up. Yeah, I had to put that back up. Now I'm about to get back in here and get with another little bit. I'll let y'all in a few. Back with another update of my day. Sitting out here smoking. You know what I'm saying? Taking me another little breather. Luckily, I've been able to get out today a couple of times. Sometimes I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on the day and what's going on. You know, and then plus I'm working the grill today. Normally Sundays it be crazy, so me getting out here sometimes it ain't even happening. But you know, we get on here, show love, keep the episode going. Keep the episode going. I gotta keep this episode going. You know what I'm saying? On up over there. Cause I'm gonna be editing when I get home. You know, get my video edited on. Cause you know I do my own video editing till, you know what I'm saying, I get on enough to where I can, you know, get me a video editor and a cameraman, hopefully all in one. You know, I believe, you know what I'm saying, I can make something out of this, bro, like this YouTube stuff. Like, I feel like I'm good when it comes to entertaining people. I'm comfortable on camera. You know what I'm saying? I can be sort of silly at times, but for the most part, I'm really a people person. I love people, and I love, you know what I'm saying, making people smile, you know what I'm saying, making people laugh, making people happy. But you know, your boy finna get back in here, get this last bit of work done, and then I'm finna be gone for the night. I'll be done with it for the night. But I'm gonna get back with y'all after a while when I get home to do my last update before I start editing. Of course, I'll be home with the wife. But yeah, I'll holler back at y'all in a little bit. Alright, y'all, I done made it home. It was a long day at work today. But see, I had y'all with me today, so it wasn't that bad. Just getting off, getting home. Finna eat, chill, edit this video up, look at some TV, and get ready to shoot again tomorrow. But I'm off tomorrow, so whatever I do, it'll be at the house. Probably won't be nothing long, just something quick. Just throw up. But y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. Go ahead and hit y'all notification bells so y'all can be notified every time I make a new video. But till then, I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.